Welcome to today's webinar. We're going to practice deploying the Computate.org platform on to OpenShift Local and setting it up for local development. And we'll see how it goes with the instructions provided by the developer resources on Computate.org for Computate Developer. So that's what we're following here. Starting with cloning the Computate.org source code because on this developer computer, we've already deployed the Computate GitOps and set up all the dependent microservices. So now we're getting to deploy, because Smart Aquaculture platform has already been deployed. Now we're deploying a new platform, Computate.org, to develop the site locally. Okay, so continue on. You change into that Computate.org source code directory. Yep. Now you're going to apply those Argo CD applications to OpenShift Local. Oh, let's see. What happened to your OC command? Um, Let me think. Where do we have the instructions there? Here's C start. CRC help. Add the OC executable to the path. Okay, can you type CRC space OC dash ENV? Enter. And now press up twice and run that command again. OC command not found. Oh wait, run this command to configure your shell. So there's a line that starts with a number sign, and then it says eval space dollar parentheses CRC. That's the command you need to run. Copy the eval.
This one?
Yeah, right there. Copy that. Paste that. Now press up twice. Okay, run that. Okay, now it created. Okay, so now we can continue on in the course.
Access to Argo CD.
Yes. Put in your kubeadmin username, KUBE. Oops. Yeah, delete developer. Oops, try again. KUB. There it is right there. Click on that password. Keeps resetting. Sorry. Select developer. You can close this. Close the passwords. Highlight developer and delete it again.
This one?
Oh no, access Argo CD. Click the access Argo CD link again. Um, delete the word developer. And then click on kubeadmin from the list. Yeah. Login. There you go. And then search applications for computate.org. In fact, you can see them there. They're syncing right now. So there's a search box in the top middle. Search for computate.org. Yeah, there's three of them, and they're getting ready right now. Although these are probably going to fail right now because in order for it to completely work, you have to have AI telemetry installed, data center management, or developer computer minions. You need to have smart aquaculture installed, and there's a secret that needs to be put in place for Git for cloning private GitHub repos. So that's still a work in progress. So we're just going to ignore this for now and continue on with the instructions. And we'll get that working later. So now you won't be able to access the site because of those things I just explained, but scroll down a little further and go to the next article. Install Python. Click on that. Yeah, right there. Click. Now, you've already installed the Python prerequisites earlier, so you can scroll to the next one. Install Java OpenJDK. And you've also done this, Java 21. So then go to the next one, configure Git and GitHub. You've also done this, so continue on to the next one. Yes, the developer repo. Okay. So clone the computate developer repo, copy that clone command. You've already been
This one.
granted access to this. Then paste that in your terminal. Repository not found. Okay. Okay, let me make sure you have access. Developer settings, collaborators and teams. Okay, I need to add teams, computate team. Right. Okay, can you try again, press up and run that one more time? Yeah, enter. Yay. Okay, it worked. Okay, now you need to configure this private repo in Argo CD. And there's a part of this that's kind of sensitive, so we're not going to share the screen during some of this, but click on the link to the Argo CD repos in the output your private SSH key section up. Up, down. Okay, scroll down. There's a section to output your private SSH key. Move your mouse up to the first link in that section.
This one,
Yeah, right there. Yep. Okay, so you have an existing key. Now you're going to connect repo in the top left. Connect repo. Click that button.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then go back to the document, the article. It's got the details for you. So copy the the computate-developer section. Um,
This one,
Copy, yeah. And then paste that into the name of the repository settings. It's in your browser there. Just go to the previous tab, repository settings. Paste that in the name box, input box. Now go back to the article. Copy the repository URL.
this one,
Yes. Now go back to the repository settings. Change project to be default. Click in the project box, choose default, and then click repository URL, paste. Okay, so now go back to the article and copy that command to display the ID RSA GitHub. Copy that. But
this one,
yeah, now I need you to stop sharing your screen because this is sensitive. Click stop share. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, try pasting that command in your terminal and tell me what happens.
give
Does
me
it
a
show?
key,
Okay,
OpenShift.
so you have to copy that whole key and
I copy the beginning OpenShift and until end OpenShift private key.
um it should let's see. There's like a dash 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 dash.
Yeah,
You
dash
have to
dash
copy
begin
all that.
open private keys and dash and open private key at the end. I
Yeah,
don't
copy
copy
all of
that.
it. Yep.
I copy the beginning and the end,
Yes.
all of it.
Yes.
And I go to the site. Okay. I
Into
go
the
to the
SSH private
repository
key data.
and I copy in the SSH private key data.
Yes.
And then I copy that.
Yeah, paste it in and then click connect.
I click connect.
Does it look green and successful?
Yeah,
Okay,
there
good.
is two line successful.
Okay, now go back to your terminal and type clear, CLEAR,
Clear.
and it should make your SSH key data go away.
Yeah,
Okay,
everything went away.
now you can share your screen again. That's the hard part. Excellent. Now go back to the article. Continuing on, you need to change into that directory in your terminal. Paste that in the terminal. Okay, and then do the next one, which is OC apply. In your terminal. Okay, it created the local setup. Now you can go back to Argo CD again. You already have, you can close the repositories tab if you want. Yeah, this one, so go to applications and we're looking at the computate org local setup, which is in the bottom left right now, progressing.
This one.
Yeah. And you see it's running a job. That's setting up computate.org for local development. Um, you can go to the OpenShift console. Do you want to open a new tab to the OpenShift console? New tab.
Oh,
Or actually, your first tab is log into Red Hat OpenShift. You could do that one.
this one.
Yeah. Log in with kubeadmin, so delete the developer. Oh, it's KUBE. Yeah, that one. Log in. Uh-oh. Okay. Just go to a new link of this. So you have a link to Red Hat OpenShift. Okay, cool. Now go to workloads, pods, change from project smart aquaculture to project computate.org. Yeah. Okay, so local setup crashed. Okay, can you click on that local setup? I want to see. Go to logs. It's in the top logs. Undefined variable. Okay. Well, um, can you go back to Argo CD, your last tab? Can you go to applications and then go to this search applications box and type AOA? That stands for app of apps. Okay. Um, in cluster AOA, click sync and synchronize. Synchronize in the top. It's a gray button at the top. Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure that this is all up to date because it has been a few months since we last deployed Smart Aquaculture, and there might be some changes that we want to get synced here that might have made something break. So that'll sync everything for the GitOps. Um, healthy and synced. Okay, go back to your OpenShift console, first tab. Can you go to Actions on the top right, delete pod, delete, click on the local setup 7F. Oh, okay, it resulted in another error. Can you click on that local setup and go to logs? All right, all right, well, we got pretty far, but for some reason it failed. So I'll have to look into this. But we're really close. You followed all the steps, but some kind of error occurred. So we'll have to figure out why. Okay, well, we'll try again tomorrow or sometime.
Okay.
Awesome, guys. Thank y'all so much for your time.